Today on Hands on Wellness, we're going to talk about one of those things in personal wellness that everybody forgets: sleep. Check it out. Hands on Wellness is brought to you from LastPass Studios. Access everything you need online simply and securely wherever you're logging in from. LastPass makes security for your digital life effortless. Visit lastpass.com/twit.
This is TWiT.
This episode of Hands on Wellness is brought to you by LastPass. Visit lastpass.com/twit. Hey, what's going on, everybody? I am Pruitt, and this is Hands on Wellness here on TWiT TV. I hope you all are doing well. I'm unbelievable, as always. Personal wellness and fitness is truly important to me, folks. And on this podcast, I'm going to share with you different tips, ideas, and gadgets that are going to help you get a better grip on your personal wellness. I appreciate you all joining us each and every week here on the network. We get together each Friday. Now, while you're here, go ahead and do me a favor and hit the subscribe button right now in your podcatcher of choice. Whether it's Apple Podcasts, whether it's Spotify or Google Podcasts, we're in all of these different platforms, or good old RSS. So hop on over to our website if you have to see all of the different options. And the website is twit.tv/how. That's twit.tv/HOW for Hands on Wellness. Now, again, I appreciate you all joining me each and every week, and I appreciate you all helping spread the word and growing our hands-on wellness community. So now let's go ahead and get into this week's topic. All right, over the last 10 episodes, I've been pushing you all regarding your personal wellness with fitness and getting moving. I've been showing off different apps. I've been showing off tools to help you stay hydrated and different little tools to track your fitness and things of that nature. And I admit, I've been a little bit tough here and there with urging you to get out there and get your workout on. But now we want to just dial it back just a touch, because there's one other aspect about personal wellness that really does mean a lot, that a lot of people tend to forget, and that is rest. Flat out sleep, folks. Sleeping is a critical part of your personal wellness, because sleep helps your body go through its regenerating and rebuilding and just healing itself each and every night. You put a lot of stress on your body in a 24-hour period, whether it's just going to the office, whether it's sitting in your home studio like I am doing here, dealing with family matters, dealing with work matters, working out. Just it's a lot of stress on your body physically and as well as emotionally. So your body has to have some time to just slow down, shut down, and recuperate, and then reboot itself right back up for another day. So today's focus, we're going to talk about a headset that I received from the folks at Cocoon, and this is their Cocoon sleep aid headset. And what this thing is designed to do is to help you get better sleep, as well as track and analyze your actual sleeping habits and sleep patterns. So allow me a few minutes to tell you a little bit about the device. First, I'll tell you about the device, and then next I will tell you my experience with the device. Okay. All right. So what we have are general headphones. These things are about the size of your standard studio headphones, and they weigh probably about 12 ounces or so. The difference between these headphones are a couple of things. First is the outside of the headphones are designed with a nice soft fabric, so soft it feels like your favorite pair of comfy sweatpants that you would normally sit around in on a nice lazy Saturday afternoon. They're really, really soft and really, really comfortable to hold in your hands, as well as wear on your head. The design of these headphones are curved to allow you to be able to lie down comfortably with them, whether it's on a couch, hopefully it's not a couch, but in your bed, regardless of the type of pillows that you may have. Now, granted, Cocoon suggests that you have some type of cushy pillow, not something that's as hard as a brick, to give yourself a better experience wearing these at night while you're trying to sleep. So that's the construction of it and the feel of these things. But what makes these different is they have these different probes on the inside. These are EEG probes, which stands for electroencephalogram. Now, what are these probes doing? They're not really poking into your ear or anything like that, but they do rest right on the top of your earlobe, or I believe it's called the pinna on your ear. They rest right on the top of your ear, and they're going to measure the brain activity that you have while you're trying to sleep. And while doing that, it's able to gather data and analyze proper sleep cycles. When you're sleeping, you may not know this, but you have several cycles of sleep, and you should cycle through all 4 of those cycles and back through them throughout the night. According to the Mayo Clinic and sleep.org, standard sleep cycle or healthy sleep cycle should last from 7 to 9 hours per night. I'm not getting anything near that, but that's another story for another week. Now, an average sleep cycle is anywhere between 7 and 9 hours, but within that 7 to 9 hours, you cycle through 3 to 4 different types of sleep. Well, you probably didn't necessarily have to count the 4th one as sleep, because that's the first step. That's when you're awake. And when you actually lie down to actually shut your eyes, you're still awake for a few minutes. So that's the first phase. And then you get into your light and your REM and your deep sleep stages of sleep. Now, all of those have different purposes as far as what it's doing for your brain and with your body. The REM sleep, or REM, is what some people would know it as. That's for rapid eye movement. That's when you're doing most of your dreaming. That's when your brain is really just firing off some beautiful electro waves that's being analyzed by this headset. The deep sleep, on the other hand, that's when your body is really trying to go through and just repair everything that's going on from a physiological standpoint. It's pretty fascinating because with the different types of sleep cycles, it varies from person to person, and it also varies with age. For example, a baby or a little infant, they're probably going to have a lot longer deep sleep cycle than the average person would, because think about it. Babies are growing when they're very, very young. They're growing at a much faster rate. So they're going through a lot of building and a lot of reconstruction of their body. It's pretty cool, and it's pretty fascinating when you look at it that way. Now, back to the Kokoon headset. These EEG scanners, you don't feel them. You don't even know that they're in there when you put them on your head, and that's a good thing. But after you wake up in the morning, you use the app that's connected to these via Bluetooth, and you're able to pull up a report to see how your sleep pattern is. It's supposed to do a good job of letting you know the time of day that you went to sleep based on, of course, your timing. And it also allows you to see, how long you spent in each of the different cycles of sleep. Some people are going to have long REM cycles. Some people are going to have long deep sleep cycles. I'm more so on the edge of the deep sleep cycle. I don't know why, but I just am. I'm not growing anymore. At least I don't plan to. My clothes are expensive enough now. But that's just something to help you further understand how you are feeling each and every day when you wake up, when you can analyze the type of sleep that you have. This episode of Hands on Wellness is brought to you by LastPass. It's always important to have a plan for the unexpected. LastPass can be deployed quickly in the midst of any event to ensure your business keeps running smoothly and every employee login is secure. Single sign-on manages employee access in a centralized view, so IT always has insight into who has access to what from where. LastPass protects while providing a seamless workflow for your employees. Visit LastPass.com/twit to find out how they can help you. That's LastPass.com/twit. Now, I want to tell you a little bit about my experience with these devices. Now, the Cocoon, again, it is just a standard size headset. It's nothing too big or bulky or anything like that. It really is comfortable to wear. I failed to mention previously that it also has noise canceling capabilities that's built into it. It's actually 3 different types. You have your active noise canceling, which changes the noise floor when you put them on, and you can hear it just try to cancel out the noise. You have the passive noise reduction, where the cups of these earphones are pretty much covering up the ear and try to cut off as much ambient noise as possible. And both of these are great to try to help you get a sound night of sleep, because you're not getting interrupted from extra ambient sound. The third way is these headphones will introduce white noise into your sleep. And it does that after it goes through the first part of the program. The first part of the program allows you to dive into the application and fire off whether it's a song, a particular song that's built into the app, or a particular sound such as running water or ocean waves or anything like that, or just a band of natural white noise. It's pretty neat, and it's pretty slick how they do it. It's pretty intuitive. Now, performance of it is a bit of a hit or miss in my experience. I've had these devices for quite a while now, for several months now, and unfortunately, this is my second set to test. My first set didn't go so well. I couldn't quite get the readings to work properly for me. I'd go to sleep at night for the few hours of night that I would normally sleep, and I'd wake up and the readings would just be blank, as if I didn't fall asleep at all. And come to find out, we assumed that the headset was defective. Cocoon was so kind enough to ship me another pair pretty quickly, and I sent the other ones back. Now I've gotten this second pair, and they do work. I am able to hear properly. I am able to hear the sounds. I'm able to experience the active noise canceling when I activate that, and I am able to capture the white noise when that's activated. That's great. The problem is the actual data reading, data analysis. It's not very consistent. I know I sleep almost every day, whether it's for 3 hours a night, or sometimes I actually have about 10 hours of sleep. Boy, that's rare. But at any rate, I would assume that these devices would give me some sort of reading based on my previous night's sleep. When it does, it looks great. It gives me a great graph and analyzes everything that I went through. Unfortunately, it's just not consistent. It'll go 2 days without a reading. It'll go, every other day. Or if it does give me a reading, it only reads for when I first fell asleep for like the first 20 minutes and then just stop. There are some settings that you can work on within the application that tells you, a couple of different fail-safe options. So, for example, if you're sleeping and the headset happens to come off, you can tell it to just stop. It'll stop trying to record, and it'll turn off the music. It'll turn off the white noise, and it'll help save some battery. That has happened to me a couple times. I wake up and the headset is off. Not very often, because most of the time it does just fit properly. But I'm still not too happy about the performance of the data analysis just sort of being a hit or miss issue with them. I reached out to the support team, and they did acknowledge that, yes, we are having some issues with crunching the data. It's not just me. I'm not that special, but their team has been working on it and trying to get it to where it can handle the load. I guess they've been pretty popular, and more people are starting to buy these headsets to get better sleep. All right, with that out of the way, I am going to say there are a couple things that I do like about them. Again, the comfort of them. They do feel good. After a while, I do get a bit warm, but I'm hot natured, so that's expected. But the use case for these, if it didn't have anything to do with sleep tracking, I would use these to listen to music while I'm traveling. Like if I'm on an airplane, I could use these to listen to music, and the noise canceling would do a really good job of blocking out all of the ambient sound. And if I happen to fall asleep on the plane and just sort of lean my head over to the window that I'm sitting at, it wouldn't really hurt my ears or hurt my head, because the headphones they just fit comfortably, so you don't get that feel of plastic digging into the side of your head. They do a really good job on that. And it also does a good job with the white noise application to at least let you fall asleep and relax a little bit. Again, that's my experience with it. Your mileage may vary on this. You can get the Kokoon headset for $315 on the website. We'll put links in the description of this here video so you can see about getting yourself a pair if you are interested in this. All right. Now, my question to you, how's your sleep? Are you like me? I am the worst sleep person ever. I may get about 5 hours of sleep, somewhere in that area, at least, especially here recently. I'm working on that, and I'm going to work with a sleep professional to help me get better with my sleep. And having tools like this and having data like this to present to the sleep professionals can be helpful. But let me know in the comments, or just shoot me an email to let me know how are things with you and your sleep performance. All right. So that's going to do it for this week's show. I really do appreciate y'all joining us. Again, send your feedback to how@twit.tv via an email if you'd like to share your sleep progression or your other personal wellness progression, because you may have some goals that you're working on and you just need somebody to shout them out to. Go ahead and send that on over to me. I'll be more than happy to share a virtual high five with you. I appreciate all of the support each and every week. Make sure that you are subscribed and make sure that you're telling others about Hands-On Wellness so we can continue to grow the Hands-On Wellness community. Again, find us on the website, twit.tv/how. That's twit.tv/HOW for Hands-On Wellness. All right, folks, I will catch you all on the next Friday. You all take care. See ya.
Hey, I'm Jason Howell, host of Hands on Android, a techie look at how to customize your Android device, as well as take a look underneath the hood and see what's really going on down there. You can subscribe by going to twit.tv/HOA, or you can find Hands on Android in your podcatcher of choice.